Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to more Tales of Xillia, Milla's story. We're gonna load back up the game. We're in Trigleph. Last time we got the magical Muse knife from Gaius. And so we should be able to return to Rieze Maxia now, which means we're at the very end of the game. But Milla's hair looked like her spirit hair in that shadowing for a second there. That was interesting. But yeah, we're getting really close to the end of the game. We mostly just have a bunch of subquests to finish up, and we're pretty much right at the end of the main story. I'm pretty sure when we go over to the Rift, the game will be like, hey, if you go do whatever to fight Gaius and Muse, then that'll be the end of the game. So today will be a lot of subquesting and knocking stuff out. I went back and looked at my Jude Redux playthrough, and I did basically everything, I'm pretty sure. I think I did everything but the post-game dungeon before finishing the main story in the Jude Redux. So that's what we're going to do this time as well. We're going to do everything the game has to offer, then do the final boss, and after beating the final boss, we can do the post-game dungeon. And then we'll finish on the post-game dungeon, and that'll be the end of Xillia. So before we get on over to the magical warp gate, let's muse about Muse.
Muse seems to have fallen completely under Gaius's control.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has some big-time dependency issues.
She's like my own dark shadow. I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands. That is no trivial matter.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
Yes, let's do that. Do you really think I would say such a thing?
Of course not.
You know me well.
You don't have to know Milla super well to know that she would not run away or anything. But now I think we can actually just fast travel there, can't we? To the Dimensional Breach, we sure can. I was going to say Dimensional Rift until I saw that it said Breach on screen. And then once we're able to get back into Rieze Maxia, I can say words, then it's just going to be a bunch of subquest hunting and fighting the Devil's Beasts. I think I want to do the Devil's Beasts first and make sure we get those done today, because I definitely want those done before next stream. I didn't realize I'd get a cutscene.
Jude, you're up.
Can we look before we leap? Less looking, more leaping.
Not so fast.
What now?
You really think we can beat Gaius and Muse like this?
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet.
I don't think that's what he's implying.
Do we need to take care of any business back in Rieze Maxia?
We can go back?
Yes, we can probably return to Rieze Maxia from the temporal crossroads.
Alvin has a point. We cannot expect help from anyone.
In other words, we must be fully prepared.
Right. We gotta think these things through. We're on our own after all.
Good point.
Yeah, so that's basically the game saying, like, you can go do other stuff before trying to finish off Muse and Gaius.
Ready, everyone?
Or finish off the game, rather.
Last one in has to kiss Tipo. Hey, no fair.
I gotcha.
No need to worry. We're all bound for the same destination.
Guess we'll never get the knack for doing things as a group.
Hey, it's worked for us so far.
I guess you're right. Well, looks like we're up.
Jude and Milla jumping in together, I love that.
What?
Hey, nice of you to join us.
So this is the first time we're actually, like, in this location in Milla's story. In Jude's story, you have to run through this area, or at least a very similar-looking area, to get to Maxwell, but in Milla's story, you're in, like, the spirit realm version of Neokera and all that, and then you jump straight to Maxwell's spot.
Either we ended up in a different place from last time, or it got a major remodel.
Gaius must have used Maxwell's power to alter things here. Where's Leia?
Where'd you go?
I found another breach like the one we came through.
Don't tell me you went in it.
I did. It leads to Rieze Maxia, so that's the wrong way. Then Gaius and Muse must be that way.
This presents a dilemma. I assumed we would just be following the same path as last time.
At your age, Rowan, never assume things will be easy.
Well said. We have other dangers to contend with besides Gaius and Muse.
Better keep our guard up.
Let's go, everyone.
All right. The temporal crossroads. Yeah, we never went to the crossroads in Milla's story until now. Give. Omega Elixir, fantastic. Probably gonna need it.
Don't you think you should go home? Even just for a quick visit?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll do it.
And when Milla toots the horn, he climbs right on board.
No, that's not... I was planning to do it anyway.
Whatever.
Jude is very smart to just go ahead and start doing whatever Milla asks of him.
Gaius has been busy keeping order in Rashagal ever since Noctigal died. I wonder what's going on back at his old castle in Canbalar.
I wonder indeed. I'm a religious skit viewer, by the way.
You don't want to pay Balin a visit?
Why? Are you hoping to hear one of his humiliating stories about my past?
The more you bring it up, the more curious we get.
Indeed. So that's the way to go to continue to the end of the game, which we're going to do later. For now, we're going to go back to Rieze Maxia, and then we just have a bunch of subquests to do. My main plan for today, for those of you watching on YouTube, a state of play is also happening today, and we're going to be watching that during stream. So I'll be just taking we're going to do like an hour of Xillia, and then a break to watch the state of play, and then like 2 more hours of Xillia after that. It'll just be a jump between YouTube videos for people on YouTube. Oh, it puts us back at Milla's Shrine. I forgot about that. Give. But anyways, my main plan today is subquest extravaganza and mostly taking care of all 6 Devil's Beasts. Because that also means we'll be doing Tatalian Abyss today. So a lot of checklist stuff to do. Plenty of the subquests we have are just going to be some cutscenes. Some of them will have us actually need to go like fight stuff or do stuff and whatnot, but a lot of them will be just neat cutscenes now that we have access to Olympius and all. Yeah, basically everything but the final boss in the post-game dungeon. We're gonna get... I don't think we'll get everything done today, but I think we'll get really close, and then we should definitely be able to finish next stream. I'm expecting the end of the game, cutscenes, final boss, and all that to take anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, and I'm expecting the post-game dungeon to take about an hour and a half. So, you know, we'll want to have a little bit of stuff left over for next stream so we can get about a 3-hour stream, but we'll see how it all pans out, basically. We'll see how it all pans out. Also, welcome to stream, everyone. Could the State of Play announce a Xillia port? I mean, the State of Play could do literally anything, but I wouldn't expect it to, no. I don't know if Bandai is planning to announce anything at all, let alone Tales of stuff. Does Xillia have a cameo fight? I think Tales of Xillia is one of the very few Tales of games that does not have a cameo fight, actually. They have a cameo fight in Xillia 2, but not in Xillia.
Remember that naturalist who was researching changes in spirit climbs?
Ah, yes. Perhaps he's completed his research.
Yeah, we should go visit him back at the Central Plaza.
Hello. Oh, looks like you found some jet black feathers. I'd be happy to take them. You just passed 200. I want you to have this. I got a hat. Hat style Jude and Milla. Okay, hat style everyone. I get it. 20k gold, thank you. Hey, can you believe it? That trader's actually hunting for feathers. I've been in business for a long time, but I've never heard of a feather trader. Neither have I, but he seems to be doing pretty well. Guess he found someone crazy enough to buy him. That makes 300 jet black feathers. Here's a little something to mark the occasion. Okay, so we are over 300. Receive double the gold from battles. This rare blue goddess statue is a bringer of good omens. That's insanely good. And 30k gold. Ow. Oh, don't mind me. I just twisted my ankle a little. No way, that guy's Darkwing. I know it's hard to believe, but listen, remember when Darkwing attacked the Allery? I heard they found black feathers all over the crime scene. Who else deals in that sort of thing? It's gotta be him. Oh, sus. Want to trade your jet black feathers? How many feathers do we have? 375. Okay, so we have less than 100 to go. That's not too bad for being at the end of the game. We could also get these high-level ores if we really wanted, or materials, rather, if we really wanted to. All right. I might get an Omega Elixir or two. Jet Black Fledgling and Jet Black Raven.
Fezabel Marsh. Wasn't that the site of a famous battle between Rashagal and Aljul?
Yes. 20 years ago. It's a place that looms large in my life. If we go there, I may remember things that are perhaps best forgotten.
That's right. You were part of that war. I'm sorry.
We're going to be getting a lot of subquest skits now. Yep, there's another one. We're going to be getting a lot of these because all of the remaining subquests in the game are available now. So the game is like, hey, you've got like 30 more of these to finish. You should get on them.
I wonder what Drusella's doing now.
She's probably busy missing you.
I do hope the loss of Lord Klein hasn't been too hard on her.
I hope so as well.
We should probably tell Prin about Agria.
Yeah, it's the least we can do.
I hope she's still at the medical school.
Let's go over here. Barry B, thank you for subbing for 2 months on a 2-month streak. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for using your Prime. Enjoy your emotes and all. No times threes. I think we're kind of past the point of caring about times threes, though, because we're at the end of the game. I wonder if I can get Weapon Shop and Armor Shop both up to 80 and then buy, like, the best armor and weapons available. Still not sure if upgrading the accessory shop is even going to really be worth our time. Ooh, I got a lot of fish stuff here. Honestly, I'm going all in here. Get it to 77. The Redeemer. There's an extra 7k for you. I want to get it to 80 and then buy weapons and stuff. The main reason I'm doing this right now is because we're about to be fighting the Devil's Beasts. Only 77, huh? I was hoping we had a little more for monster stuff. I'm glad we had all that fish stuff ready for when the weapon shop had the fish thing available. The accessory shop needs bug right now. All I have is 8 of these. Gets up to 62. Dexterity and intelligence rings. What accessories do we have? Enemy defeated. 3% TP at regular intervals. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so the rings are 15% on a specific stat, which definitely isn't bad. Definitely not bad. Rare boots are a lot of agility. Yeah, we have a couple of the 15% ones already, and we're getting close to the other 15% ones. Again, still not really. Increase max HP and TP by 25%? Okay, now hold up. We have I think we have Moonstone on Elise, which is 30% TP. Trading that out for 25% HP and TP could be good. Also, apparently I already own one, so I should just put that on Elise. Increases item drop rate by 15% when the wearer defeats an enemy. Interesting. I don't care about wards, really. Prevent all physical ailments, yeah. Gain 1.5 times as much experience at the cost of taking twice the damage. Interesting. Wearer must be in the entire battle. That's a good way to get to max level. Did I use this when I had to level grind? To get trophies when I did my Jude in G+? I actually don't know. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now, to be honest. What's up, dude?
Hello there. I've got the results of the examination data.
So the art we used at Burmia Gorge came in handy, huh?
Oh, yes. Now, after reviewing all of the data, I have determined that there is a clear link between spirit art usage and nearby spirit climb changes. As the scale of spirit art usage grows, the changes in the climb become more pronounced.
So the recent topographical changes in Burmia Gorge are due to the increased spirit art usage in Sherrilton.
That's right. I saw the same kind of data with Fenmont's expanding night climb as well. At our current usage scale, we should only see minor alterations. But if we keep developing new spirit arts, we may be facing irreversible changes to our spirit climbs.
Like the whole world going dark?
That is a remote possibility, yes.
So even if we stay inside the schism, there's a chance that Rieze Maxia could end up just like Olympias.
I guess even spirit arts have their drawbacks.
It all depends on how we use them. If all we seek from spirit arts or Spyrix is to maximize convenience, then of course we'll see repercussions.
I agree.
But at least this news comes at the right time.
Yeah, if we open the schism and reshape the world, surely human awareness will be reshaped as well.
The question, of course, is in what way?
But nothing will change at all if we don't act.
You're right. For better or worse, this is the path we've chosen.
Indeed it is. Look, I'm not gonna go back to Drizel just yet. We have a lot of places to go to get cutscenes and whatnot. I think where I want to go first is back to Laurent, and we'll see whatever subquests we can get here. But also, I kind of want to go straight to... I think its name is Ripard, the first Devil's Beast, Leia's Devil's Beast. I say it's the first because I think it's the earliest one you can find. Or no, I guess you can find Elise's first. Or no. You can find Ripard before you can find Elise's, right? Before Zogwood Floodmeadow? No, I think you can find it in Zogwood Floodmeadow first. But Ripard is the weakest one. So, that's the one we want to do. We have not done the arena. I do plan to do the arena, but just not right now.
Please, calm down. We need to deal with this rationally.
Mom, what's going on?
Jude, there's been a cave-in at the mine.
That's not good.
What? But I thought the mine was closed.
Not anymore. We thought we'd found a new vein, and we were just beginning to explore it.
Was there anyone trapped inside?
Well, one of our miners is trapped, and...
And your father.
Dr. Mathis? Jude, what should we do?
We'll save them, of course. We're rounding up people to head to the mine right now.
Wait, if you rush in there without knowing what caused the first cave-in, you could get caught in one too.
We know it's dangerous, but we owe Dr. Mathis our lives.
Which is why he wouldn't want you to waste them on a suicide mission. First, we'll go check out what happened. Don't worry, I've been through that entire mine.
Jude is right. Let us handle this.
Okay, be careful in there.
This is one of the hardest parts of this playthrough, because I'm having to constantly look through my spreadsheet. There are like 30-ish subquests remaining that aren't checked off as complete yet, and when I run into one singular subquest, I have to scroll through like 30 subquests to find which one it is to make sure I can check it off when it's done. So, you know, like as I was listening to that cutscene, I was like, which subquest is this? Is it one of the new ones? Is it one of the ones that I started earlier but just didn't continue until this point? And it is one of the older ones that we started earlier. Please bring him back safely, but promise me you won't do anything foolish.
Quickly, to the Felgana mine!
Please let Dad be okay.
We gotta go save Derek. Okay, we have a dish that's active for another 8 fights.